Okie dokie. And we are live. Hello everyone, Neighborly here. Welcome back. Yep, I am finally back after a little, uh, two-week visit with friends. All in all, it was good, though minor downside, just aside from the usual, just being in a little bit of a funk from having to say goodbye to spending time with people you care about and the subsequent travel back, because long trip, was, kind of catching something and having been one of those ones that likes to take its sweet time to fully get out of the system. But even with all that, I'm glad to finally be back in the seat streaming again. Though some of you may have noticed that I seem to be lacking my usual avatar showing up, and seems like, unfortunately, at the time of me streaming right now, that the servers that allow me to actually utilize my avatar seem to be down, and I have no idea how long they're going to be down for, so yeah, this is going to have to regrettably be a no avatar stream, just a voice only. Because yeah, I have no idea how long it's going to take for the avatar thing to get back up. And rather than just be going and checking to see, and potentially getting more frustrated, waiting to see when and if the thing comes back online, I think it's fair to just get right into the game and just carry on.
I mean, to be fair, if it's not working, since you've been gone for 2 weeks, it potentially is probably either getting patched right now or maybe doing an update.
Yeah, all I can tell is that it appears that's down for everyone. Because it's the reactive Fuji tech. Basically, it's like a simple add-on. You just go and it's a Discord-based add-on to where you use
like Arvray, correct? Or like the Discord dice bots?
Something like that. It's basically you go into the Fuji tech, you set up your desired avatar, and it will allow a PNG of the avatar to be reactive to when you're speaking in Discord.
Ah, so that's how they do the jumping images in those games.
Mm-hmm. It's one of the easiest ways to get an avatar working that doesn't require a whole extra hardware.
I guess that's fair.
But at the very least, now that we're here once again, we can pick up with where we left off on the planet Monarch. If memory serves, I believe we managed to finish most of the stuff over at the port. So our next step here in Monarch is, well, time to go and deal with the iconoclasts. first I need to get myself, because my sense of direction.
Hmm.
Let me see here. Amber Heights. Might be faster to just fast travel.
And now I'm reminded of that thing Scorpio sent me. Alright, down a bottle of vodka.
Oh, right. I fast traveled. I'm going to Poland. What? I'm going to Poland.
You're under us. Frankfurt Airport. Oh, by the way, also, welcome to Poland. You showed up drunk. That's but yeah, 100%.
Or there's the fast travel from the amazing NPC. I've got fast travel. All right. Can you look that way for a second, please? Have you seen that one?
Yeah, I mean, I've seen a lot of stuff.
The amazing NPC, basically, he fast travels you, but he just basically drugs the player and then just carries and drags them to the location, and then when they wake up, it's like they fast traveled. One second. God damn it.
I feeling like I'm constantly, like one way or another, the volume always seems to be a little bit off each time. I don't know why.
Doing? Just don't let me see you. Be quite some time.
Yeah. Honestly, if you want to fast travel, just give someone put them to sleep, or use a sleep spell.
But yeah,
Oh,
you see why I thought of that.
I do, and I remember that now.
We lost 2 runners and 5 gunheads.
A total failure then. So much for the ruins.
Hell only knows where the Van Oys are. They never show.
I'm sure that Erdic... let's talk later. It seems we have company. A stranger comes to our home. If you're looking for a path to walk, you've found one. If you're looking for a teacher, I am one. Welcome to the Iconoclasts.
Yeah, I'm told you're out of pamphlets. That's a shame.
Ah, yes. The first step to accepting the truths of philosophism is to open your heart to its wisdom. I've found the written word to be quite effective in helping people do that. But alas, the eternal truth hasn't been generous with the paper and ink. Now, why have you come?
Yeah, tell me about the iconoclasts.
The Iconoclasts are free folk. We live under our rules, motivated by our own beliefs, all petals on the same flower of enlightenment. Meanwhile, the board strangles the will of its workers. It is the penultimate exercise of a poisoned society where people are enslaved by a corporate ladder. We seek to replace their way of life with ours. Philosophism is the key to unlocking their shackles.
Welcome to.
Keep on getting little bits of hot mic every so often there.
It's basically the whole thing, like, God damn it, you're not supposed to be that loud type of thing, you know? I get that, but it's like when you click open a thing and the video auto plays, you're like, no, shut up, I wasn't. Yeah, that's one annoying thing about going to new tabs and things, autoplay.
I think you can disable autoplay.
Huh. Oh, you learn something new every day.
Yeah, but it'd be dangerous to let anarchy run rampant.
This is not anarchy. Society requires structure, Captain. It is just that the board's structure is killing the colony. Ours will not. All right.
So more about your teachings.
Awakening is available to all whose minds are ready to accept it. What would you like to know?
I hear the word eternal thrown around a lot. What is it?
Ah, the eternal. We are all part of the consciousness of the cosmos. Each of us plays a tiny role in the universe's continual journey toward understanding itself. You and
You
I,
gotta.
and the rats
Did you find
and
a cult
mantis
again?
worlds. Divinity is in us all, and the eternal
Nate,
is that.
are you joining a cult?
No. If anything, I run the cult.
Honestly, I didn't listen like how quick you went. No. I was like, so have you joined a cult? No, shut up.
I mean, during the little trip out, I was playing a fair bit of Cult of the Lamb. So it's not that I'm not joining the cult. I am the cult. Even OSI? Are there members similarly divine?
Everyone, regardless of ability to believe, is another facet of the universe contemplating its own existence.
What do you mean by an awakening?
The point of no return. When your mind fully opens to the eternal truth. Every philosophist experiences it along the path to enlightenment. For many, it is the first brush with the cold of death, when they realize that all of their lives have boiled down into the single truth of that moment. Mine was witnessing my friend and colleague transform into the very evil we sought to combat. Now he runs MSI just like the overlords before him.
Do you need to be asleep to have an awakening?
You know, you aren't the first to make that joke.
Do you believe in a creator?
Not in the sense of a single entity, fashioning the universe as a whittler fashions a flute. The universe came into being over time, organically, naturally, and without purpose. In that sense, I suppose you could say that, in the interest of finding its purpose, the universe itself created all living things.
The Big Bang and stuff.
Oh, the dumb options are so fun. Like when I get lost, so I draw myself a map.
You are uncannily observant. All right. Why have you come?
Let's see. I'm looking for ways
Like
to
if
help
you ask me, it almost sounds like you thought you're trying to be like wise or poetic, but no, you're just dumb.
I'm just
I
looking
don't know
for
why,
ways
but
to. Oh, sorry.
I always love those like little things that people think, my the God, they're such a genius. They're genius on the 5D chess. Meanwhile, them, dude, what's this do?
So, anywho, ways to help the people. Anything need doing?
A great many things, in fact.
We could always use a hand rounding up supplies.
Or... Now here's an idea. There's an old printing press I've been trying to get up and running.
Printing press? On Monarch?
Oh yes, many facilities lie abandoned in the wilderness. I believe the press could be operational again with a little elbow grease and luck.
Sounds to me like a nifty little challenge.
Such enthusiasm, yes. I agree wholeheartedly. Our own little fixer-upper. Will you aid us in our cause?
Sure.
Wonderful. I requisitioned replacement rollers for it some time ago. Huxley should have delivered them yesterday. Speaking of which, where is Huxley?
You bought rollers? You haven't even cleared the wraps out yet. What are you doing wasting bits on... Forget it. Huxley's still recovering. She won't be up for a run for a while yet.
It seems we're out a runner. If you intend to help our cause, I'll ask you to meet our MSI supplier in her stead.
Huxley, the runner for the Northern Ruins? I helped her get out there.
So you're her mysterious savior. She sings your praises.
That girl and her songs, so eager to learn, so bright-eyed, so tone-deaf.
MSI supplies you?
One of our sympathizers, a woman named Carlotta, periodically buys goods on our behalf from Stellar Bay's store. Stellar Bay has caught on, but they remain friendly, though the goods now come at a considerable markup.
Where's the supplier?
She meets us in the ruins of Bayside Terrace. From our compound, follow the road north.
Alright, I'll be back.
Wonderful. While you're at it, I wonder if Carlotta still has those high-capacity cartridges. Grab a few, will you? There should be some funds left over from the last shipment. We can use them to copy and modify radio serials. Yes, not just magazines, but their precious dramas.
Unbelievable. I hope I don't have to tell you this, but if there is extra money, would you mind buying, I don't know, food and medicine? Graham, if you need me, I'll be in triage. Nice day, huh? The Monarch heading there.
You know, I'm surprised you didn't have an option for a dumb thing to talk about literal cereal when he mentioned cereal.
we still have had a whole lot of really fun, dumb options so far.
Definitely.
And as I've mentioned before, I am definitely looking forward to when they finally release The Outer Worlds 2.
The Outer Worlds 2, The Inner Worlds.
In the path.
Excuse me, but this area's off limits. We got a leaky generator. It ain't safe. That's my nice way of telling you to saw it off.
What's going on here?
We're fixing a leaky generator. What's it to you?
What's wrong with the generator?
What are you, a safety inspector? It's busted, pumping out gas. It ain't safe.
You're just standing around this fence, though. Shouldn't you be fixing it?
Oh, whoops. I'll get right on that, boss. Hope this ain't in my performance review.
I need to get inside.
And I'm just gonna let you walk on in? Why's that now?
Don't want to give him any of my bits.
Alright, you're gonna...
I just want to know what's going on here.
We're fixing a leaky generator.
Why are you out here fixing a generator in the middle of nowhere?
Why are you asking me questions instead of sucking sulfur? Get out of here.
Well then. thugs.
I heard that. I heard all of that. Who's out there? Whoever you are, you're in a lot of trouble. Hello?
Do you ever want to talk about our salvation through the order of scientific inquiry?
You can't be serious. Who are you anyway?
I'm Nate. Graham sent me to collect supplies.
Oh, finally. Tell Graham that this is the last run I'm doing. Sanjar's declared a stop sale to you lot, but even if he hadn't, I'm not risking my neck anymore.
Thanks for clearing out those goons. Please don't kill me next. Graham ordered rollers and whatsits, right? For a printing press? Here, take them. Like I said, this is my last run.
Yeah, what did Sanjar ban you from working with the Iconoclasts?
You'd have to ask him. All I know is that if I get caught, I'll get arrested.
Why you've been helping Graham?
It's an enviable thing he's doing. Free people and all that. I can't live that way. I need my structure. But I respect the Iconoclasts for doing it.
Where will they get their supplies now?
Law help them. I don't know. Maybe Sublight can lend a hand. I should go. Look, Graham's got a bit or two left in his account. I can send one last dropout before I wash my hands of this. What do you want delivered?
Zora has suggested extra food and medicine.
I always took that woman for the sensible type. Good on her. I'll send some along. Give them all my regards. And good luck out there. Don't go getting eaten.
Yeah, I have to go with the Zora's option because as enthusiastic as Graham is about spreading his message, it's not going to spread far or last that long if the people who choose to follow it are, you know, starving or and have no medicine. fast travel back and turn things in.
Oh my god.
Nice.
Ain't seen you before. You from one of the outer steads or what?
Yeah, this guy's actually got a name. Independent freighter captain. I flew in.
Ain't you fancy? Well, I got 2 pieces of advice for surviving the dust bag, friend. 1, don't let the dust get in nothing private. It's like 10% spores by volume. You'll be yanking out fungus by the handful. 2, you can't actually keep the dust out. Always carry antifungus. Sprays work okay, creams are better. You got nothing else? Vodka.
Graham's in charge, right?
In charge? Huh. We're iconoclasts. Every soul a sovereign power. We do for each other on account of it needing to be done. Not because some fancy-pants manager said to. Now, you want to rephrase that question, maybe ask who's respected hereabouts, I can give you a sensible answer.
No disrespect intended.
Ah, none taken. You're new here. Just trying to set you up with the lay of the land, so. The 2 names every iconoclast esteems would be Mr. Graham and Ms. Zora. They ain't leaders. Don't you insult them by calling them such. They're more like everyone's grandparents. They've been around. They know shit. You got a problem? Best bet's to ask them.
Yeah, what makes him such a big deal?
When the monarchists wanted to settle down and play nice with the board, Graham was the one that took a stand. He's the reason we're here, breathing free air. Zora's our best sawbones. Nearly every soul here owes her their life. She's got funny ways, but they work.
Zora saved nearly everyone's life? To get into that much trouble?
Welcome to Monarch. The animals think you're tasty, the fungus thinks your lungs are a great place to plant spores. That ain't enough. Look at the sky. Olympus yanks this moon about like a drunk dancer. Storms to curl your hair and quakes to rattle your brain pan.
I'm telling you, the Van Noys are fine.
Bullshit, Graham. They don't just abandon orders, and they weren't at the ruins. Where in the sulfur-sodden hellhole did you send them?
They're on a very important... Ah, we'll continue this later. Welcome back, Captain.
Who are the Van Noys?
You needn't concern yourself with trifling logistics.
Trifling logistics? They're our best unit, and now they're missing in action.
And we'll continue that discussion later.
I got your rollers. The rest of your account went to food and medicine.
Thank the Eternal that someone's got some sense in their head. Carlotta usually schedules the next drop during the meeting. When's she coming?
She isn't. Sanjar has declared a stop sale on goods to the iconoclasts.
That is most unfortunate. This cuts off one of our only 2 supply lines on Monarch. Sanjar, old friend, you're about to cross a dangerous line.
About to? That idiot just declared war.
We will deal with his subversion later. For now, we must redouble our efforts to spread the truth to the colony.
What's next?
I've already sent a team ahead to scout the press. One of our best. Meet them there and find out if they've been successful.
You sent the Van Noys there, didn't you? Oh, for fuck's sake, Graham! We needed them in the ruins. Our people died out there.
They went willing to fight for our cause. We need reinforcements. We need new recruits. The Van Noys saw the printing facility with the same importance as I.
Is a printing press really worth all these people's lives? There's gotta be a better way to get your message out.
I have the utmost confidence in their abilities.
So,
Friend,
right?
we must have faith that the men and women we recruit can handle the duties for which we recruit them.
I get the point about wanting and needing new recruits, fresh blood, but if in the process of getting those new recruits that they just basically zero out or barely make up for what you lost in getting them, then what's the point? You could have sent them after backing Zora up, right?
Yes, you're damn right he could have. But he's so obsessed with preaching that he's become blind to our actual problems. Look, just... if the Van Noys are still alive, get them out of there. With Sanjar pressing an issue like this, I have a feeling we'll need them.
I'll do everything I can.
Grease stains detected traveling on an organic substance in the immediate vicinity.
I just washed these coveralls last week. They're still spick and span.
Preparing degreaser nozzle for deployment.
Sam, don't you dare. Sam, I see you pointing that thing my way. What did I just say?
Cancel cleaning schedule.
Exactly. There's nothing wrong with a little mess. But I appreciate the gesture. I suppose.
I mean, Parvati is adorable in wherever she is, but she makes us a surprisingly adorable combination with Sam.
Always have a robot friend.
Captain, look out! That's the last of them.
Vanish.
Map. there a bit to get where I need to go. Cut through the town, find the bridge, and cross it.
Counting. 126 messages. 127 messages. 128 messages. 129. Clean up the competition.
That's the last of them!
Neutralize and sanitize.
Okay.
Incoming!
Sanitation and maintenance job fulfilled.
Okay, so there's one hostile that's still over there.
Hear that?
Dirt alert! Dirt alert!
Okay, now that I got the ears ringing, and I can't run because I'm over encumbered. Let's see about heading to where we need to go. And, well, hoping we find like a vending machine. Should probably take a look at organizing the inventory. things for the junk, so I can get rid of them. Lickety split. Just go and put all this restored as junk. Now I gotta do is find a spot to sell it, and I can get rid of all that.
You two okay?
Oh dear. Okay, mental note, go for the heavy ones since they're the ones who are most likely to have a flamethrower. Okay, at least it's saved after just after I did all that cleanup work. Okay, getting the ringleader first is definitely a good call. No flamethrower.
Hope you're here to help. We only got so many bullets left, and I ain't keen on using one on you.
Yeah, Sora sent me to look for guys. Once I get you out safe, I'll see about that press.
Thank the Eternal. We could use a hand. But you can't leave without patching these guys up. Acker here is bleeding out, and Jensen can't see straight. Our medic has got our trauma kit, but we got separated. We ain't seen him in a couple of hours.
Any idea where he went?
Yeah, on account of giving him the order. He's searching the old settlement to the north of the press.
Got it. I'll see if I can find him. Level up. Alright. Perks, perks, perks. Excellent.
Good news, customer. All germs and contaminants have been neutralized.
All right. More of them. Well, good news, I found their medic. Bad news, I found their medic's corpse.
Oof. So that's like I have good news and bad news. What's the good news? I found the medic. The bad news is they're dead.
Mm-hmm. So first, I'm going to give them the news so they can head back to base, so no one else has to die. Because I think you can safely say that the preacher leader is really incompetent.
Any luck out there?
I found your trauma kit. Your medic is dead.
Oh, fuck. Well, that's better than nothing. Thanks. We'll head out as soon as we're patched up.
Okay. Zora's team's been retrieved, and now to go see about that printing press. see how well we can do being sneaky in here.
I mean, if all else fails, you can do what it was called heavy stealth.
It is clear you're ready to kill germs.
Tim's a cleaning robot, isn't he? I'm probably forgetful in that.
Yep.
Because he just mentioned cleaning germs. You know, it took me a second to realize you're ducking. I was about to say, damn, they're tall. Also, just adds up mic check Scorpio.
Just sitting and enjoying.
Yeah, I know. We have to check on you every once in a while.
Me.
So not just scythe lizards in the butt with laser sight. I've never been super stealth, man.
Yeah, but to be honest, it's never really been my strong suit either. And it's even all the more so when you're doing it melee. Oh, thank goodness the vending machine.
Nice.
There we go. A lot more inventory space.
You know, I always question how do you sell things to a vending machine? You just like take like you spit all the organs and body parts and other stuff you're carrying and just like shove them in the hole. Yes, I realize that sounded kind of yes, but I'm not apologizing either.
Great work.
Now I can move at speed again.
Yippee.
Everyone all right?
Another possible flaw. And reject. that is one repaired printing press. Back to Ember Heights.
If you'll just listen.
No, no more listening, no more preaching. We are losing people left and right. We need to act.
Enough, Zora. I'm not putting the torch to innocent people. Do you want to bring the board's cruisers and gunships down on us? Captain, apologies, but our situation grows dire. Our people talk of foolish endeavors. What news do you bring?
What are you arguing about?
We're out of time. We need food and ammunition. We need to hit Stellar Bay while we still have the manpower to do it.
That seems desperate.
It is. We are desperate. We're starving. My people are dying left and right.
Are they really doing better than you are?
Doubtful. We don't need much, and Sanjar isn't going to share.
You want to attack the city?
Yes, I know it's drastic, but it's clear that Sanjar will never cooperate. And if it's him or us, I choose us.
I see. Listen, I've been to the printing press. It's clear.
Excellent.
Did you find the Van Nuys?
Yes, the Van Nuys are on their way back.
Thank the Eternal.
We're one step closer to bringing the truth to every man, woman, and child in Halcyon. This plan's brilliance is in its subtlety. For the time being, let us cease our activities on Tower, lest we bring premature attention upon us. I have much to do, articles to write, sermons to ponder. We live in such an exciting time. Let's talk later.
Hey, I need to see to the wounded, but drop by the clinic when you can. I want a word. Captain, I need your help. We ought to keep it hush-hush. You know about what happened here, right? The history of Amber Heights?
Fella came through Edgewater once, mentioned something to my dad about pirates wiping out of town. You mean this is the same place?
Right. Common belief is that the pirates fled to an old relay station that had already been abandoned, but nobody could find them. The station's locked up, but one of my people found an old data cartridge in a nearby rat nest. It's mostly corrupted, but I pulled a couple codes off of it. One is the code to the Amber Heights gate. I don't recognize the other, but it's similar. I bet it opens a door.
The Amber Heights gate.
Right. The access codes to Amber Heights. What gets me is, if this belonged to the pirates, that means they knew someone there. If someone gave them the gate code, all those deaths, Captain, all that blood is on their hands.
And why are we keeping this to ourselves?
Graham isn't fond of talking about the history here. He had friends who worked here. The massacre hit him pretty hard. You know him. Live and let live and all that. I don't want to burden him right now, especially if this ends up being a dead end.
A random door code doesn't sound useful.
I know it's a long shot, but if we miss something there, if you can get into that station, maybe we can get some answers.
Okay, go to the relay station, see if the code's useful. Anything else?
Just a warning. The area is infested with mantisaurs. I'd send some help, but we're, preparing for war.
Right, I'm on it.
Appreciate it. Here's the code. If it works, bring back anything you find. Supplies are best, but information's good too. If someone was behind the Amber Heights massacre, it'll give a lot of people around here some closure to find out who and string them up. Good luck. Watch out for the Taros.
Alright, now off to find out the truth behind the big massacre that happened here.
Cannot process the command watering.
I mean, clean. You've been cleaning my plants?
Sanitization of photosynthesizing organisms is outside of this unit's operational parameters. Service cannot be rendered as requested. Designated caretaker.
Just try not to clean the walls and floor and my bed and ceiling too, alright?
Affirmative.
This way then. Oh boy, mantisaurs.
Oh, Jesus Christ, those are huge. Are those the biggest creatures in the game? They feel like they would be.
Whew.
Well, now that you have time, are those things the biggest type of creatures in the game? Yes.
Biologic, I'd say most likely, yeah.
You fight some robots that are that big, I'm guessing? The vehicles? Something like that?
Mm-hmm.
That you know of, at least.
That I can recall. Because, remember, it has been a while since I last played this all the way through, and that was before there was DLC, so...
Fair.
Object cannot
Like,
be
here I am just, like, browsing and doing some other stuff, and as soon as I hear that, I'm like... Yes. Oh, it can't be that bad. Oh god, it's that bad. Type of thing.
Think of a mantisaur, especially a mantisaur queen, as being like a death claw that can spew out acid and spawn on a hive of killer wasps.
So, Claw? The Cazador Deathclaw?
Ugh.
nest.
Since we're going to New Vegas and apparently Fallout Season 2, I wonder if we're gonna get a Cazador. Cause I think they showed a Deathclaw in the trailer for Season 2. Personally, I don't know. I guess I watched a lot of that with my dad. But have you actually seen the Fallout TV series, Nay?
That's duh.
Of course. What did you think?
About damn time someone did a video game adaptation right.
So, what do you think about them? I'm pretty sure they're going to New Vegas in Season 2.
I know. Seeing that's definitely made Carl happy.
Yeah. So, from what I can tell, I think we're at least gonna see a Deathclaw at one point.
Sanitation and maintenance job fulfilled.
And if we see any of the other things, there's a potential, Cazador, and I think the Nightkin, I believe, were 76, right?
In New Vegas, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I realized I said 76, yes. Hey, I understand what I said.
Just let us down from here. The humidity is really uncomfortable. Look, I mean what I said about your
Yeah, good. So what is your playstyle in 76?
Depends on which character I'm running.
Oh. Go on.
And what could be considered my main, well, has had to evolve a little bit because in the last few major updates they've done some pretty significant restructuring to the perk cards, so I've needed to readjust.
Of course.
Plus, I also had a specific build going because trying to max out my intelligence from the build as opposed to the build I was originally running with, because trying to get to level 300 so I can get that last legendary perk card slot.
Strange fighter, or at least with most characters. Most characters, or do you switch it up?
Primarily melee, actually.
Ooh. And like you said at least. I assume it's not your main that's ghoul, or is it a secondary you've tried to do a ghoul on?
Yeah, one of the secondaries where it made sense for the character to go ghoul. Though for
Nice,
technically for one of them, it would have been better still to go super mutant, but that's not an option.
Hmm. Maybe in the future. Unlikely, probably, considering, I think this is, let's see, the Nightkin were intelligent enough to talk and get along with people if controlled. At least Marcus was. And there was debatably strong.
Yeah.
I say debatably because, well, you played 4.
Yeah. I mean, it definitely seems like some super mutants, depending on where they're from, have higher levels of intelligence than others.
And from what I've looked on the wiki, I believe there's a few merchants, or I think they're just the merchants, super mutants that are friendly in 76. I don't know if there's any like other just regular NPCs, super mutants. Because, as I said, I don't play it. I've just read the wiki. You know, it's not much, but apparently they said Coffee Talk Tokyo were a lot late 2025. So I'm guessing that gives us a maybe December or November, which would be like 2 months, give or take.
Give or take. One number
damn.
off. One number off of the reference.
It's baseball funny. Mhm. Yeah, nice. Also, Scorpio, we didn't even mention what happened in it. Oh, you see it? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, still wasn't risking it.
You know, you could have just told us. Yep, when I said anything. Quiet.
I mean, weren't, as far as the Fallout series goes, haven't been talking spoilers. And
That's what I was saying.
And
Yeah.
furthermore, if you've not watched the whole series yet, we're gonna have to drag your ass through it then.
I'm the one who never finished it. I was watching with my dad, but it stopped. And I was close, bro. I think I only need like 2 more episodes or 3. I don't know where Scorpio is though. Actually, I thought you watched most of it with Peggy.
We only got to a certain point, then it seemed that we didn't watch anymore.
And we found another one of the science weapons, the group gun.
Mm-hmm.
And we all seem to be over encumbered again.
Mm-hmm. Not rescuing. I do that too, but you realize you put a U in risking. I just noticed that.
So we're getting close to Fallbrook, so I might as well stop there first. Because there's a ship there, so a ship pad there, so I can call the ship in, and I can empty out some of the excess inventory, the stuff that I'm just holding on to because I'm just gosh darn hoarder. closer and find out what it is.
I smell blood! Someone hiding! Incoming! Shut them!
Neat.
Definitely grateful to have Sam in the party because one of the biggest benefits for Sam is that you don't have to worry about upgrading because his gear gets stronger as you level.
Cool.
Area filth level assessment. Disgusting!
I don't like the way folks are looking at me, Captain. Got a sandwich? Maybe I could stand a little closer.
Trouble checking in? Or you might need directions to the amenities? If you're locked out of your cabin, a replacement key costs 50 bits.
Lila sent me. Where's Catherine?
You're looking for Mrs. Malin. On an errand for the boss lady? That sounds ominous. Yeah. Miss Malin won't like that a whit.
Breathe. It's okay. Just point me towards Miss Malin.
She's not but just down the way. The 10 to 1 says she's either pouring drinks or skinning a sprat in the saloon. Word to the wise. Ms. Malin don't take kindly to interlopers. When I said sprat, I didn't mean the sort with whiskers and a tail. I am here to anticipate and facilitate your needs, matron.
Alright, tell me about the amenities.
No reservation, no problem. Day trippers are always welcome in our saloon. Straight back and to the right. If you hit the falls, you've gone too far. Check in with Ms. Malin. She'll set you straight. Guess it's true. Fallbrook really is the best kept secret in all of Monarch, excepting the Borst Factory's secret ingredient. We're a leisurely stopover for the more adventurous spacefaring traveler. Understand?
Sure.
Swell. We like quick on the draw types like you. Saloon is straight back and to the right. Once you're feeling sated, you're welcome to a private cabin. Only $2.50 a night. Miss Malin can let you one if you're interested. She's the one who runs this racket.
You know, Nate, I just found out, because I was looking at the Tavern Talk page, I found another Tavern Talk game we might like. Quality Dreams, reasonably priced. You work at a body modification clinic in a cyberpunk Tower City.
Oh, jeez.
According to the thing, you make low money aside from what you get on commission, and you're trying to save money for your sick rabbit surgery in 2 weeks.
Hmm.
And I found it because the Tavern Talk people put it in a bundle with their thing.
Always wanted to fall for
So pretty.
So basically, you gotta balance, you know, helping other people and other stuff like that, and earning enough money. I just always love that against all odds. Naoka, hi!
Just gonna dump. Oh, didn't want to dump the ammo too. Dump all this extra stuff. That's why we're here checking is Naoka's adjusting on to her position on the ship.
Mm. Oh god. Just weird thing, person with the moon thing just staring at the wall.
Hey, Cap.
Yeah, you getting along with the crew?
Well, yesterday, Ellie and I almost got to fighting. She turned to Mike Green when I cooked up a bit of wrap for dinner. I told her she ought to toughen up. She almost punched me. I like her. Reminds me of Rebecca. She's got a kind of spirit to her. The kind true freedom hasn't beaten down yet. Shit. Look at me dredging up bygone days. Forget I said it.
Nope, not letting this one go. Who's Rebecca?
Don't push it, Captain.
You'll talk. They always talk. Okay, now that we got that, I can finish what I started. I'll finish up with the Iconoclast before I start doing stuff here in Fallbrook. You know, like, gotta systematically work my way through Monarch. This is the way.
Putting trash in its rightful place for more than 70 years. Preparing required sanitary measures.
Come on, turn around.
Detected in the vicinity. Cleans it up.
Okay. Records room unlocked. Let's see what we can find out in here. Oh. This might be one for me to consider equipping for myself. I mean, an extra 10% sneak attack damage. Might be worth it for the even for the reduced armor.
Nicely done.
Never lay down on the job. This area has been sanitized.
All right. Let's head back to Amber Heights. Now let's see what this message has to say.
Welcome back. You find anything out there?
I found a box of data cartridges.
Let's see. These are old. Look like correspondences between the pirates. Some bits here, some there, some... Wait. This one's got the Amber Heights gate code on it. Just like the one I found earlier. And here's... a letter. Wait, this is from Graham. Oh, of all the... Captain. He gave them the gate codes.
Graham isn't exactly known for his rationality.
Watch it. That's our leader you're talking about. My friend. I know he's got his head in the clouds, but I always believed there was a core of good there. What the hell happened to live and let live? Thank you for bringing this back, but I need some time. Gotta think. I'll let you know if I figure something out. Go take a walk, Captain. find you once my head's on straight.
So yeah, we just found out that that attack that happened way back when was probably because Graham gave the pirates the access codes.
Here's
So I might have to wait a small smidge to find out for Zora there to get to make sense of what you just learned. Make a little trip up to Sanjar because we found that little data cartridge. Alright then, so a little quick trip back to Stellar Bay.
You're getting excellent reviews from across the company. What can I do for you?
Found a data cartridge with details of UDL's secret experiments.
Excellent timing on your part. I worked my fingers to nuts, but I've finally completed the Bolt 52 form. I dare say it will be my second greatest achievement after the Reformations.
You're getting ahead of yourself again.
So I am. Do you have this cartridge?
Not so fast. What are these reformations you're talking about?
I'm working on a plan to reorganize the board. Slowly, peacefully, and with meticulous documentation.
What's gonna happen to the people here when the board figures out what you're doing?
Well, by that point, my hope is that we'll be on the board once more.
Maybe I'm worrying too much, but it seems the folks here get plans made for them an awful lot. When do they get to start making plans for themselves?
Once MSI is restored, the people of Monarch will be able to make more choices. We'll have all the brands and resources of the board here. But truly, I am getting ahead of myself. First, I need to submit the Bolt 52, with that data you're holding, of course.
Here you go.
I knew there was something going on. This is exactly the proof we need. The board will have to welcome us back now. I'll transmit this data along with the completed Bolt 52 right away. After that, we'll sit back and quietly wait for the board to respond.
That means no more broadcasts from us.
That's 100 and sneak now. Yeah, just another 50 to get it fully maxed out. There was a workbench near here somewhere. Okay, then we take the firing noise down. Do I want to give this thing the 6x zoom or keep it with a 2x zoom that also extends the maximum range? If I get another one of these to drop, I'll try making one with the 6x scope. Also, with this seems like I have a little bit of a range stealth, even though it's not my optimized build. not for this character, at least. Let's do some exploring in Fallbrook for the time being.
Take a gander at that mug. I ain't ever seen someone so adept looking in my whole life.
That's awfully kind of you, mister.
Oh, now, come on. All I mean is, well, rather that, you don't seem like the usual pigeons we plug. No offense, of course, if you are a Byzantium goldberg. Say, I'd like to do you a favor. Might I interest you in a surefire scheme? Wink, wink.
Crossing the arms. This ought to be good.
Oh, I enjoy a good challenge.
Are you talking to Satoshi here?
I'll get right to it. Pure and simple, it's like this. I run our drug delivery service. Recently, I had the genius idea to cut costs in half by swapping our autoloaders with faster, cheaper sprats.
Pikachu's fault.
Let me guess. We pocket the half you save?
Too right you are. Only problem is my sprat carriers ain't arrived from their latest run. As I was saying, you look more capable than most of the hoople heads around these parts. What say you locate him and retrieve the goods from me? In return, I'll cut you 5% of the profit.
That is a really high persuade check. Yeah, not like I have anything better to do.
Was that sarcasm? I'm going to assume it was not. If it's sarcasm, you've got to show it somehow, like with a wink. My Sprat carriers scurry back and forth through the shipping tunnels. Any trail ought to start there. When you've got the goods, I'll be here.
You obviously do not understand sarcasm. Let me put it this way. I'm on the spectrum, and even I understand sarcasm better than you do.
Muting volume now.
Whoa, hold a moment. Who the hell are you? Yeah, you and me both. Right.
You seen Arthur today? You don't think you got frustrated with witch hunters?
Is he running that drop?
Welcome to the offices of the Greater Halcyon Insurance Group, Halcyon's premier provider of life and disaster-related insurance. I'm obligated to inform you that our coverage does not extend to incidents deemed to result from negligence, criminal activity, or dullness of mind.
Dullness of mind with... I mean... Let's just be perfectly blunt about it. Basically means there's no idiot insurance. And of course there's the dumb option that says, that sounds like a great deal.
It sure is. So, what kind of insurance package can I interest you in? We're running a special on dismemberment policies. Buy one, get one half off.
Yeah, nice your office on Monarch.
We're not on Monarch. For all practical and tax-related purposes, this office is an official enclave of Byzantium.
Huh? Why?
Legally speaking, corporations are not allowed to operate on Monarch, but financially speaking, there are certain costs to running a business from within Byzantium's walls. So while our official address is in the city, and while our office here is technically an extension of that address, we found it more expedient to conduct our key operations here. So we can, what's the phrase? Pass savings to the consumer, of course.
So you're dodging the authorities.
We prefer to think of it as chasing the savings. Turns out that not having pay kickbacks, fines, and rent in the most expensive city in Halcyon improves our liquidity. Plus, Sublight keeps this place running remarkably well, and they sure drive business our direction.
What else can you tell me about your insurance policies?
Plenty. As my boss likes to say, there's a policy for every situation and an exclusion for every policy. We've insured unusually expressive eyebrows, outrageous statements, disastrous marriages.
Who gets their eyebrows insured?
Usually character actors, or corporate execs with menacing stares.
Who would get an outrageous statement insured?
That policy is almost exclusively for our corporate clientele. In the unlikely event they make a claim about a product that turns out to be less than accurate, they need some kind of protection against the damage to their sales and reputation.
And disastrous marriages?
Those are mostly for top runners in Byzantium who have a lot of social and financial capital wrapped up in their marriage contracts. There's one for your beloved eloping with your sibling, your beloved eloping with their sibling, scandalous rumors forcing you apart, the revelation of a secret love child. We try to cover every possible hazard to domestic bliss.
That's all I need to know.
One thing's for sure, you won't find better policy protection against sudden lunar implosions anywhere in Halcyon.
Uh-huh. You blind, little bird? Or can you not see I'm busy? Why is it every sissy pig fucker who strolls into my town expects me to smile and shout awful friendly? Welcome to Fallbrook. Only nugget of paradise in this entire law-forsaken land. Like a void damn advert.
Oh, she just comes and says whatever's on her mind, huh?
Truthfully spoken, I do aim to properly represent my aforementioned nugget of paradise.
If by nugget of paradise you mean piece of manta dung, then sure.
You know, I ain't heard that one before. Suppose I'll have to work harder to show you just what makes our town shine. But first, I'll need to know what brings you, stranger. Well, I'm half listening.
Actually, I'm the fixer for your sublight problem.
Good of you to finally haul your ass over here. I wired for backup weeks ago. Got something that's gonna require special extraction from Cascadia.
Right, the Alpha Vitae stuff that Lilia mentioned.
So you got a brain on them shoulders. Excellent. Makes my life a world easier. To extract the gas, you'll need to siphon it from the lab in Cascadia into one of your ship's fuel tanks. Totally safe.
Define safe.
Meaning safe for me and my crew. Seeing as it ain't us undertaking the risk.
Remind me of what Alpha Vitae gas is exactly.
Do I look like one of them egghead science types? All I know is that labs use it to create plants and livestock out of local species. But it's a controlled commodity, available only to the board, so it is of high value on the dark market.
I can get it done.
I do like your gumption, but let's not be hasty. To get to the gas, you'll need to navigate through the town, which is overrun by marauders. The lab itself has become an infested nest, crawling with mantis. You gotta fight through, or figure out some other way to exterminate it. Maybe the ventilation system?
Don't worry, I kill bugs dead.
Shall I inscribe that on your tombstone? Now, after you clear the mantis nest and reach the storage room, all that's left is to get the gas flowing into the fuel system. The task will require someone with technical skills, or you could force it through with a plasma overload. Don't recommend that option, though, unless you want to get dead.
Good thing we have an engineer. Providing we'll handle it.
Load vapors into a liquid propellant tank? I think I know how to do that. No, I can do that. I think. Yes. Mostly? Definitely.
Dandy. Did I mention the gas is of an extremely volatile nature? Handle it with the utmost of care. Once you've got our goods, take them to the groundbreaker. Lilia's fencers ought to handle the rest of it. I've marked the coordinates for you to the lab in Cascadia. Use the passcode Antediluvian on the terminal to get in. But before you make your run, I could use a heavy helping hand regarding a local issue. For a fine fee, of course.
I might be interested.
Good. This particular matter of opportunity has been eating at me for a while now. There's a Borst factory on up the way, run by a man who calls himself the King, Clive Lundberg, insufferable prick. That aside, it's a business ripe for the plucking. I want it. Clear as out.
I get the feeling this is going to involve murder and mayhem.
Stars, I hope so. Clive Lundberg, the self-proclaimed Borst King of Monarch, is swimming in profit and drowning in his ego. He's making the only meal to be had this side of Monarch, and I'm tired of ponying up for my dinner. I want that Borst factory, owner dead or alive. And you're the soon-to-be handsomely paid fucker who's gonna get it.
Any tips somehow I might get in?
If you got brass knockers, you can shoot your way through the front gate. If you don't fancy getting shot to shit, you can try asking Duncan for a disguise. Might be another way in, assuming you're courageous enough to trek the sewers. Boy, if I know. Hit him where it hurts. In his gut, or his production lines ought to make do.
Say I just kill Clive.
Sometimes the simplest solution is the sweetest. I don't give a whit about the method or the means, just the end.
What if I decide to sabotage the factory instead?
Then I'd say you might care to poison the system, doctor a few financial records, or throw a wrench in the canning machine.
Sounds good.
It'll be more than good when you're finished. Maybe not for Clive, but for me and you, I'm sure. Oh, and if you don't fancy going in guns blazing or crawling through a sewer pipe, see Duncan in the dry goods and sundry building. He ought to have an employee ID in that stash of illicit goods he keeps for select clientele. May luck be with you, since I won't be.
I don't think I like Miss Catholic. Not just on account of swearing, but she swears awful much.
Cell sanitization needed. Alert. Cell sanitization needed.
I kind of figured that Moron's plan for using small prey animals for deliveries on a planet that's overrun with vicious predators was not going to last long.
I mean, yeah, fair.
Hey, Cat.
Did you find them? Tell me you found my my sprat carriers. Would hate should anything dire have befallen them.
You want the good news or the bad news?
Just tell me straight. Don't hold back. I can handle it.
Retrieved your drugs, but Raptidons killed your carriers in the cave.
Sprats can always be replaced. Excellent. Oh, this is This is only half! Are you... You think you can steal from me?
Punch him in the eye. Get a hold of yourself.
Ow! Damn it, that hurt like the blazes. Okay, alright. Didn't take it. But someone did. Search Fallbrook. Either half the sprats got loose on their own, or there'll be some evidence pointing to the soon-to-be-dead snake who filched my carriers. You want your cut? You get me the rest of my drugs, no matter what it takes.
Punching is the right answer. It's not often the correct answer is shut up. It's like we're saying the other thing yesterday. It's like that one here. It's like a guy that hates magic so much he's basically immune to it and stuff like that. I don't know why.
Mind your own business, friend. Mind your own...
You might have to have the vicar with me when it comes to talking to Mr. Cheney. So let's go grab him real quick. So I'm gonna have to let Sam sit this one out and grab Vicar Max.
What do you want?
Oh, hey, Vicar Max. What are you doing on Monarch? I thought scienticians ain't welcome here.
Haven't you heard? Everyone's welcome here. It's a fucking worker's paradise. But you wouldn't know anything about that, would you? Never worked a day in your miserable life. You're just a parasite, living off my goodwill. Well, guess what? My goodwill's exhausted, along with my temper.
Max, if you're exhausted, maybe we should rest and look for the scholar later.
What? You never cease to amaze me, you know that? This is the guy who told me about the book while we were in prison. I lied about finding a scholar. But I don't care about any of that anymore. I just want to inflict massive amounts of pain on this guy.
Maybe he didn't know the book was in French.
Oh, he knew. Didn't you? Didn't you?
Okay, I admit it. I was tired of your high and mighty speechifying all the time. It was just a joke, I swear. I didn't mean nothing.
I have returned with my soup.
See, Captain? I've dealt with this swine
Okay,
before.
what type of
I
soup?
know how he thinks.
It is a cream of mushroom.
Oh, that's right. I was about to beat you. Severely.
What? I'm a big
Wait.
fan of it.
I know who can translate the book for you.
It's too late for that. I threw away my life chasing fairy tales. Will punishing you fix any of that? Of course not. But by law, it will make me feel a whole lot better.
Max, stop. It's not too late. Maybe the answer for you've been looking for is in that book.
Okay. Talk, Reggie.
It was stolen from some sort of expert on philosophism. Weird hermit lady on Scylla. My father used to deliver supplies to the mining outpost there.
There, that's sorted then.
I don't think so. A crazed hermit on Scylla? He's playing us for fools.
It's true. My father collected some extra bits on the side by diverting some of the supplies to the gal. The way he told it, he thought the book looked valuable, so he took it. Couldn't find any buyers when it turned out to not only be French, but banned as well.
What do you say, Vicar?
Fine. We've got more important things to do anyway.
Also, nickname?
Yes?
I have made it that I will get notified when that campaign starts.
Could I have a word?
Are you talking about the cyberpunk thing?
No, I'm talking about the little Dindy. You shared the little Dindy plush.
I want to thank you for talking
Yeah,
so
oh, that one.
Cheney.
Yeah, it's cute,
It's been a
right?
long time since I gave into my...
I thought you guys would like that.
Yeah, I legit have it set to send me an email because when the campaign starts, depending on, I might actually pick one up.
Yeah, never mind that. Why'd you feel the need to lie about Cheney?
You're right. I owe you an apology. I've been so obsessed for so long, I couldn't see anything else. You offered me a place on your crew, friendship, and I used you to get to Cheney. And even then, you saved me from myself. I don't know if I could have lived with myself after I'm through with it. You owe me nothing, I know, but I'm begging your forgiveness.
I'll be nice to him. He's forgiven.
Thank you. I promise I will be nothing but truthful from this point forward.
I promise I'll be...
You seen Arthur today?
God damn it, nickname. Did you seriously have to make that joke?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
I think with how long we've been going, this is probably a good enough spot to wrap things up for the time being. Because we're gonna be traveling a decent bit to get to the next next area where there's gonna be a lot of stuff for us to do over here on Monarch. So look forward to when we return.
Indeed.
Once again, good to be back streaming again.
Mm-hmm.
Of course,
it's good to have you.
Yeah, of course, with the minor downside of the whole technical issues with the thing for my avatar being down. Hopefully by tomorrow's stream it'll be up and running again. Fingers crossed.
Hey, look, when the avatar vanished. I'm not apologizing for that either.
Yeah, I hope you guys have been enjoying seeing more of the Outer Worlds.
Of course. I just enjoy time spent with friends.
Ready when you are.
Alright, so in that case, thanks again, nickname Scorpio. Always a pleasure.
Indeed.
Thanks to Carl for the 61-month Tier 2 resub. And of course, thanks to everyone who came by to watch. I hope you all had a wonderful time. And until the next one, take care. Bye-bye.